It is the year 2010. Mega Man 9 came out 2 years ago and was a pretty big success. And of course, who could forget this was the year we had 70% sun. Or 70% clock, I don't know which one that applies to. Wait a minute, robots can't get fevers. Oh, well, R.I.P. roll, I guess. So anyway, Roboenza. It's the year 2010, robots can get the flu now. Or alternatively, since it came out a year ago and since the internet couldn't shut up about it, swine flu, but for robots. Man, the perspective on that one's weird, because that did not feel threatening when I was a kid. And then 10 years after that, boy, that's quaint. I'm really digging that little weird guy in the middle building there. Look at him. Dang. You go, cool robot. Oh, those darn dumb humans who are so dumb, can't do anything without robots. Can't even find a cure for a robot disease without robots. Well, guess the world is doomed. Just gonna lose all our robots now. I hate it when I get sick and try to take over the world. It sucks. Wow, that sounds really annoying. That has to be Wily. Oh, wow. Nice catch, Mega Man.
Wow, dang guys, can you believe it? I'm not the villain this time. I totally got attacked. I'm not the main bad guy, just trust me on this one. I know. Several games, that's turned out to not be the case, but this time, I'm not evil.
Okay, so you built a machine, but you accidentally made a robot, and then it got Roboenza and attacked you. Got it.
Look, I swear I wasn't able to find a cure until I was able to find a cure.
Alright, well, I guess we'll believe Wily. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna stop 8 more robots. And, here we go. Oh, what's that whistle, though?
Hey, I'm here and I'm cool. I want to be a part of this game. Hey, I'm not the DLC this time. I get to be on the main title screen. It's me, I'm real rad. It's me, Proto Man, everybody's favorite. Here I go, Proto Man time. Time to recover my tarnished image.
Alright, this is Mega Man 10, and as you can see from the title screen, we've got not 2, but 3 heroes for this game. Okay, which one of you is Flight type, though? Is it Base? Does he have his double jump? Can he fly with a double jump? Ah well, regardless, Mega Man 10 was the follow-up to Mega Man 9, which was very popular. 10, on the other hand, is, well, we'll get to that in a bit. So, as I said before, we start the game with Mega Man and Proto Man, but there was purchasable DLC for the game, which added Base as a playable character. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have a double jump. I feel like if you have to pay for him, you should be able to break the game, but because he is an option, I'm actually going to put Proto Man at the forefront this time. He deserves a chance to shine. The cool thing about this game is it also had difficulty options, so I'm sure there were plenty of complaints about that, but we're going to go for normal mode. I think it's cool that difficulty modes exist. You can unlock harder ones by beating normal mode, but yeah, normal's good enough. I'm going to not enjoy playing this enough as it is. So here we go, let's start the game with Strike Man. That's the first strike against this game. So, Strike Man's stage is visually a pretty cool stage to start out with. Like, aesthetically, fantastic. I love that background. Unfortunately, everything else in the stage just kind of sucks. I think this is a very tedious stage that isn't particularly fun to play. Kinda cute that the lockers attack you, though. But right from the get-go, this door right here has a mini-boss that's garbage, and I hate it. Here's Gutsman, but he's a goalie. Yep, that's just a ball that moves really fast and bounces off of stuff. So that's fun. That's really fun. Oh yeah, and of course he stuns you if you're on the ground and he hits the floor. So make sure to jump, because if you miss your chance to get on top of the hands, then yeah, you're just not going to be able to attack him for a turn, especially if this is the starting stage for you as well. Anyway though, good looking stage, and also good song too, it's very fun. Yeah, they do the sports clapping sound or whatever that is. Whatever that is, I don't know sports. Look, this is just the logical endpoint of sports as a stage. For me personally, I don't know, sports happen, just put them all on a stage. That guy's got footballs, I think? Sure, whatever. These are basketball nets, why not? They just put them all in the same stadium, right? But yeah, cool looking stage. I do love that you have the stadium bit, but then you also have like this underground like locker room or storage space. It's actually really neat. Like, again, this is such a creative looking stage, but those enemies are kind of annoying. The hovering soccer balls are kind of a pain to deal with. And yeah, the mini-boss is just, ugh. As an introduction to the game, I would not suggest this stage, because yeah, it's a pain to deal with a mini-boss, especially without anything to help you. Bass isn't bad, much like in Mega Man and Bass. He can fire in many different directions. However, he kind of sucks for this particular section where you have to raise the spiked balls up, because Bass has to stop in place in order to actually fire, so yeah, good for some things, not for others. Anyway, here's the mini-boss again, but now the walls will hurt you, so fuck you, I guess. Here's the same mini-boss I already didn't like, but now he's even worse. Now he's just really annoying and you can't attack him as much. So, in Mega Man 9, I didn't play as Proto Man, but I did criticize him often for, you know, the whole double damage thing, and I still think that's a problem. I still think it kind of sucks that he has to deal with that. However, as somebody who did a no-hit run, Proto Shield, really helpful. Infinitely helpful. Like, I can't get hit no matter what. So, damage values, yeah, no, I don't care about damage values. All I care about is being able to block just about any projectile with the Proto Shield, and it is a godsend in this game. Honestly, getting a little bit ahead of myself, but like, especially with the Bass DLC installed, this game kind of reminds me of like the latter Sonic Advance games, where Sonic the Hedgehog, the main character, the guy front and center on the cover, is like the worst character to play as. Same goes for this game as well. I hate playing as Mega Man in this game. It's just, we'll get to it later, but not having a shield sucks. Anyway, here's the boss all of a sudden, I guess. I just decided I didn't want to deal with that platforming section because it sucked. Anyway, here's Strike Man. Hey, remember how I said it's really cool to have Proto Shield to block shots? Yeah, no. Proto Man absolutely nerfs Strike Man. If you don't have the Proto Shield, then yeah, you just have to deal with a bouncing projectile that can get whipped at you pretty hard. Like, Strike Man isn't the hardest boss in the game, but if you had trouble with the mini-boss, that's actually indicative of how you're gonna deal with Strike Man. Like, if you had trouble with that, yeah, no, you are gonna have a bad time against Strike Man, which, I guess to be fair, is kind of neat design. Like, making the mini-boss kind of similar to the boss. I don't feel like that happens super often in the series, but yeah. With Proto Shield, god, this boss is so much easier. It's not like an instant win button or anything. You do have to position yourself well. It's a timing issue, but I find having to use the Proto Shield is so much more fun than having to just deal with a bouncing projectile with Mega Man. Or Bass, for that matter, though. Bass has some other things. Anyway, we got Rebound Striker. Hey, remember Mega Ball? What if that, but like, it sucked? What if that, but garbage, and also you don't just get it at the start of the game? Alright, so here we have Proto Man Shop, and I really appreciate the fact that, well, I mean, First off, I appreciate that Tango's here. Been a while since I've seen you, buddy. Good to see you again. You're a very rare character, and so adorable. Look at him sleeping. But I also appreciate the fact that, like, in Proto Man's story, you don't get to see Otto's name. It's just question marks. And I do love the image of Proto Man just walking in here and seeing Otto and being like, who the hell is this guy?
Mega Man, do you know this weirdo? What's his deal?
Anyway, as an important note, everything in Proto Man's shop is more expensive than it is in Mega Man's shop, so yeah, Proto Man is just sometimes needlessly more difficult than Mega Man. It's gonna be a while before we can get the energy balancer, but yeah, Proto Man is punished for being Proto Man, unfortunately. Oh well. We won't have to deal with Proto Man and the fact that he is hated by God in the next episode, because next time on Mega Man 10, one of the other playable characters will strike out on their own and fight the next Robot Master.